Hello, my name is Kerry Arth, and today I just wanted to give you a little update on Games Workshop as a whole. They sent out an email earlier today that reads as follows. Hi everyone, it seems it's finally time to stay at home and tackle that pile of sprue you've been stashing under the bed and finish that half-painted unit that's been languishing on your desk. I feel personally attacked. The safety and well-being of all our customers and staff are paramount to everyone here at Games Workshop. In response to the developing global situation surrounding the spread of COVID-19 and following the advice and instruction from both the government here in the UK and throughout the world, we are closing Games Workshop sites around the globe. This means that all our Warhammer and Games Workshop stores will be shut from the 24th of March until an initial date of the 14th of April. So, hoping to reopen on the 14th of April, that may not happen, but that's what they're aiming for. We'll also be closing our factory and distribution centres, so our online stores, Games Workshop, Forge World and Black Library, won't be selling or shipping any physical products during this period either. If you've recently placed an order and are waiting for it to arrive, please give us 48 hours to contact you. If you've still got questions after that, then please drop our customer service team a line via email. They'll valiantly be working from home to ensure you're supported over this period. Now, more than ever, the wonderful spirit of friendship and cooperation that binds Warhammer hobbyists around the world is needed. With that in mind, the Warhammer community and Warhammer TV teams are bunkered down in their hobby rooms at home, ready to update Warhammer community with fun Warhammer news, content and articles each and every day. And there's also the mention of the Black Library's digital offerings that we talked about yesterday. So yeah, for the moment, at least until the 14th of April, that is at least, may go on longer than that, we'll just have to wait and see, Games Workshop is effectively closed. Everything is shut down. Nothing is going to be happening outside of the Warhammer community site. I'm really happy they're going to push on with that. I was wondering whether they would, and I'm glad to see that they are actually allowing those guys to work from home and continue putting content out. To be honest, I feel like, especially now more than ever, a bit of distraction and just things to read, things to watch, things to listen to are needed more than even they were before. So if you're unaware at the moment, I'll put links in the description to the US and UK guidelines. In the UK, at least, we are effectively on lockdown for 3 weeks. So you can go and get shopping if you need it. You can get exercise, but not in groups of more than 2, which is actually kind of sad because it means me and my wife can't take our 2 girls out for a walk because that'd be 4 of us, which is upsetting. But then again, Eva's ill enough that she can't actually walk 100 feet without coughing and struggling to breathe. So she's not really going anywhere anyway. So yeah, it's severe, it's serious, and it's a massive change to what we are used to. You can get medication, you can take stuff to vulnerable people who are self-isolating, which is helpful because we are currently self-isolating. But it is a lot to deal with, and it's a lot to take in, and I want to say before we go any further that it is completely natural, completely fair, and completely human to be scared and anxious about all of this. It's a lot. It's a massive change to what we are used to. It is, I mean, I cannot remember a point in my life where we've had anything even close to the kind of restrictions that we are currently under, due to what's happening. It's okay not to be okay at the moment. I know a lot of us rely on the hobby to provide that sense of space and relaxation, to give us something to focus on, to not be therapy, but to do something that is just fun, just relaxing, and nothing else. Sometimes when things this big happen, and when change this big happens, it's possible to lose enthusiasm for the stuff that you normally rely on. Don't beat yourself up if that happens. We've all got backlogs, I think it's fair to say. Well, I'd say most of us have got backlogs. Maybe not all. I know there are people who are actually quite good at not having backlogs, but a lot of us do. I've got enough stuff in this office to keep me going for like 6 months of lockdown, to be totally honest. But today, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with it, because today there might be other things that will help with just keeping you healthy mentally. That's the main thing. Even if you really want to get stuff done but just don't feel like doing it, it's okay to have a day off, and it's okay to not pressure yourself into doing something if you really don't feel like you want to. the main thing over the next few weeks is going to be making sure you look after yourself, primarily, and look after the people around you. Don't beat yourself up if you suddenly don't feel the drive to finish that Sisters of Battle army. Don't feel awful because you've got a model that's 3/4 painted and it just needs a little bit more, but you're just not in the mood. Wait until you are in the mood, or if it doesn't come back, find some way to ease your way back in without pushing yourself too hard and without killing the enthusiasm that you would normally get. Just be sensible with what you're doing. In terms of things like third-party retailers, I have no idea what's going to happen. I know Goblin Gaming in the UK has closed their warehouse. If I can find any information on like the other bigger ones that I know of, anyway, I know there's plenty all around the country, but there are some I follow on Twitter, so I will try and get information for those where I can. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. At least we know that we do still have probably some news and preview stuff going, maybe, hopefully. Just more stuff to talk about and more stuff to distract us. That's pretty much it for now. Any further information that I come across, I will put in the pinned comment of this video, so check that, and if there's anything new in there, it means I found something. If there isn't, it's because I haven't. But I will try and let you know what third-party retailers are doing during this, whether they intend to continue just selling until they're out of stock, or whether they're going to close their own warehouses. I don't know, but I will try and find out for you. Look after yourselves today, and it sounds bad and it sounds like a lot, but it'll pass quicker than you think, and hopefully things will return to some semblance of normalcy sooner rather than later. Try not to focus on the doom and gloom. Try not to get sucked into the rabbit hole of possible apocalyptic scenarios and the collapse of literally everything, because you don't know that that's going to happen. No one really knows that that's going to happen, and it's very easy to go from a well-reasoned article to a raving lunatic in 3 or 4 clicks. Just keep yourself safe. That's the most important thing. I will see you for whatever video happens next. I'll try and make it a longer one. I think we need the distraction today, but we will see. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to carry on doing content at the rate I'm doing, mostly because eldest daughter is definitely ill with something. My wife has now caught whatever my eldest daughter had, and my youngest daughter started showing symptoms. And so that's 3 out of the 4 of us who have something that is at least very similar to the actual virus itself. So logically, I'm probably next in line, but I'm too busy for that shit, so I'm ignoring it. But we'll see how long that attitude lasts and how effective it is. Hopefully very, but we'll see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.